everybody, welcome back. And if you've been with me thus far, we are closing on the end of our journey of Force Gemini. Today's endeavors and give us another return trip back to Lupus's headquarters. I'm going through his route with the Spawnship, Rith, Essa, and I believe it was Eschebone. Of course, who knows what other planets are on the sidelines, but enough goofing around. We got a lot of drones to fight and a lot of tribals to save. Let's get to it. There we are. Alright. We've been at this for almost 10 hours. Who would have thought? Actually, before we jump back into this real quick, I'm going to do one thing. Need to have this set up. Hold on. As we were, we're just going to take Vela back to the spawn ship. We're going to start there, we're going to move on to the next spot. Just check to make sure we don't have any ship parts we have to take care of. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We're going to use Vela, at least get the tribals for the area. So we cleared all that out. And then we'll have to come back with Juno. So we can grab the space part. But we cleared out everything with both Vela and Juno's part thus far. But we still have quite a bit of stuff to do. Because I think now that we have the blue key, we can take Juno back to Rith Essa and we can open up the blue door. Hey, Pink, good to see you. Hope things are going well for you. I just woke up from a nap. Take your time, no need to rush yourself anyways. Okay. Let's see. Because I think mostly for this area we need our jetpack, so we're going to need to do quite a bit of stuff anyways. Speaking of, okay, do we have a jetpack pad here we can use? Nice. We'll have to figure that out when we get there. Let's go back a few steps. Giant bug. just gonna run through. Nice. Mizar tokens. Lovely. Very lovely. Ah. Just mind the gaps, mind the shocks. No big deal. Sniper shot. Actually, can I? There we go. Just drop you from here if I can. Nice. I just have no patience for you guys with shields. Actually, wait, can I? Oh, well, whoops. I read that the shurikens are much stronger than I give them credit for, so maybe I need to start using those. Grab some extra ammo, because yes. There's 15, 16, 16. Oh, don't you dare do that to me. See, I don't want to be aiming at you. Okay, just gonna forget I can just pick these up. Ah! Alright, I gotta go back up for him. I'll have to figure that out as well. I think as long as I just don't go through an exit door, I think I'll be fine. This just needs to be back here. Yep, this does. Nice. Well, those are done. You were... yeah, you were right here. And then there was this door that I have to deal with. Whoop. Yeah. I'm gonna not... no. Almost just shot you both. That would have been extremely bad. Alright. Let's make use of the jetpack. This is our... this is our shocker weapon, I believe. Sniper rifle. Never mind. I was wrong. Is there anything even down here? Just water. Noted. Right, so it doesn't matter Grab this doorway. Right. This is Juno's section, I think. Because I think we have to get a part. Yeah, over there on the left. We gotta get that over there. So let's... How long has that been there and I just now noticed it? Well, if I didn't have full health, I do now. There's still 5 left. Let's go down here. Ow. Is there anything in this room? Thank you. Grab a couple of these. Excuse me. Ooh. Is there anything in here? Aside from the drones. I submerge myself. Thank you. Wait. Let me try these. Oh yeah, shurikens are definitely the way to go with these shields. I don't know why I wasn't using these before. I really did make these things a lot harder for me. So, I will take that in stride for now. Going forward. Up. Can I... Thank you. Shocker. Aha. And there was one more up here, I think. Yep. Thanks. Alright, back to the other area. I'm glad they just combust from these barrels. Is it a light force door? No, it's not. Get out. Thank you. Alright, let's check over here. Alright. Just gonna stay right here. Thank you. I see one. Where's the other one? Oh, I see you. Alright, 15 for 15. Nice. This is a great start to this part. Alright, let's go back through and confirm everything. We will have to take Juno on back on the route to this place. Ow. These. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, I need to start using these shurikens against the shieldmen. I have seriously been underutilizing this weapon. Goes to show how extremely wrong I was with this. Alright, let's go back through this door. Yeah, so we need to go back across on the upper deck. I think the red key door was what I needed to use, so let me go back through this way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because we don't play here. Yeah. Okay. Good. There we are. Nice. Okay. So Spawnship's cleared. We now move on to Rith Essa. I'll let this pause for a moment. Actually, before we run off to Rith Essa, we actually need to go back. I just realized. Yeah, we'll stay put. Spawnship. Of course, we're gonna have the intro scene. Let's, before we run off back to where we were, or before we run off to Rith Essa, let's do a quick swap to Juno. Where's he at? Is he, he's on Icar, right, because he was covering the outer reach, or the perimeter sector. Spawnship. Red door to the magma spot. Note that we also need Juno's blue key for access to the rest of the area. At least the first couple areas. So. Pack refill and a heavy amount of healing gems would be very nice right now for him. Okay, I think we had, because we did the part with the perimeter, because we had all those shield drones. That worked surprisingly effective. Of course, wasn't that surprising? Never mind. That was surprisingly effective. Jeez, why is English hard sometimes? I don't have the yellow key either. I need to pick that up too. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore that. So I need to go pick up the yellow key somewhere. Because the sniper rifle, I think, is in here. Ah, this is the yellow key. Noted. Yeah, I already have the sniper rifle before. Alright, now that I have this, let's go down in here. What could be in a reactor? Ah. Got it. I'm not using it. I have better weapons to make use of for that. But grabbing more ammo capacity is great. Lots of mines. Cluster bombs. Have I even picked up any ammo packs for that? Try rockets. Try rockets again. Try rockets for third time. 40. Jeez. Homing missile. 35 in homing rockets. 40 try rockets, 35 homing missiles. Well, if I'm gonna need to gear up for a big encounter with Mizar, I mean, I might as well have all the firepower possible. No point in wasting it. Ah. Handy. That's it. Okay. Well, that out of the way, let me just confirm something real quick with what we have for inventory purposes. Yeah, the blue key. Tokens. Alright, let's go ahead and move to Rith Essa. So we can access 2 of these as of right now. 3 areas. We can get 3 areas for the moment. I want to go back for the 4th one. Alright, so let's start with this place in Bluff. Juno needs some help. Yeah, I mean, I think we ended off the last part with the perimeter back at Iker. So we went off against a ton of shield drones. But we have the blue key there. let's start by just doing some of these. Actually, have to go up there. Oh, I see him. Let me go ahead and take the door first before I do anything. Don't you dare throw a grenade at me. Any kind of gems would be very nice right now. Oh, speaking of. Alright. I mean, I have a ton of ammo for it, but might as well make use of it. Wow, that surprisingly worked. I didn't... Again, I'm scrolling through so many of my weapons. Alright. Let's keep going. Through this door. I'm in no mood and no mental states to stop firing. Nope. There's still one more. Ah! Okay. Definitely went into that prepared. The lack of health and ammo were definitely a detriment. Yep. Alright. Keep moving. Seriously, what is with these kinds of drones? These things hit so much harder. Alright, these guys have much stronger guns than the previous drones. Which does make a lot more sense, given those beams are green versus blues. I'm also just standing there and taking it, so that doesn't help either. That was almost really bad. I'm actually really surprised and really grateful that we didn't just turn the corner and end up shooting the tribals. I'm also surprised when we shot out those drones that, at least the machine-like ones, those turrets, that a lot of the drones didn't just firing willy-nilly. I have a flute bowl by my side on the couch. Hey, you got some company for you, that's good. Alright, door. Alright, so these are the two up here. And there's two others. Shocker capacity. Nice. I think I remember where these last two tribals are, because we turned a corner and we just saw that all the tribals just went huddled up with each other. They're behind the giants, I think. This correctly, I think we turned this corner specifically, and they were just standing there. Dropped a couple. It's the end of the path, I think. Why do they want to lead with the grenades? Any bit of sense. Alright. It's not around this corner. This one. I'm just gonna take it calmly. As calmly as I can, at least. Go. Excuse me, gents. And then Very nice. Use the particle effects for not having a good guy. Got it. Should be good. I'm gonna jinx myself. Yep, I jinxed it. Of course, as soon as I say it, it comes back. I gotta quit doing that to myself. Should be clear. Yes. All right. Let's do the blue key door. This is the Ascent. Okay. Sniper Rifle is going to be a real good companion here. I'm way zoomed in here. Rush it. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. I have, like, no ammo for this place. These are the good kind anyways. only rocket in this context. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, because I died so many times. Alright, I need to stock up on ammo or something. I need to find one of those. Drone mining things. Or ammo upgrade. Well, this is great for health. But that's not what I need. Oh yeah, you want the magazine. Where did you say that was? You. I think you wanted the magazine. This angle is not good. Alright, we go again. Take the sniper out while I can. Nice. There's only two tribals here, I think. The others are further in. So I gotta ignore the centerpiece drones when I get closer in. It's a learning process. I could even see why this might be one of the harder areas to deal with. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're also standing behind that. Just peek. Alright. In I go. Just keep going on the spiral, ignore the centerpiece drones. I do not need those to continue the next area. Otherwise I'm wasting ammo and I'm wasting continues. Are they just all gonna be out here? I really hope they're not gonna be out just spread around this place. Make things a little more frustrating. tagged him. I really hope nobody's gonna be on that platform. Alright. I think it was over this way. Nope, nope, it was that one. In we go. Oh. Alright, there's one tribal left. Oh, up there. Come here. There we go. Done. Okay. So we're back here at the hub spot. Let's take a look at the rest of the sectors. So we saw the mines. We did all the interiors, so we have just the mines to do, which is fine. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we have to come back to the mine to grab some other stuff. So let's put that on the back burner for now. Let's move on to Eschebone. There's quite a bit of stuff here. Let's see. We're going to need to take Vela, so let's move off to Eschebone. Let's clear out that place and we'll come back to finish off Rith. So let's see, because that's going to be annoying if we don't do this enough. Alright, we need Vela. Let's go off to Eschebone. I'll have to come back with Rith. Come back to Rith anyways. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, we also need to get a ship part here, but that won't be until we get to the final sector. So we'll come back to that. As we were. Oh, over there. Okay. Ah. One. Nice. Ow. Full health. Ow. See why this area is a little bit more frustrating if you don't have Lupus to make use of the jetpack. I see why the guide here states that you're a fluid controller if you're not careful. I understand why, given that we use Lupus's jetpack ability here. Or jet boots. Very good. Nice. Alright. And there we are. I need to wait this. No, hold on. Backtrack. Can you quit throwing the grenades? Thank you. I forget these are one taps. Oh yeah, and I have the sniper rifle now with this, so that does help. Got one. you're down there. So I did just run right past you. Okay. Actually, where do we need to... Which areas do we need to work on? Oh, so we need to do a lot. The Cortex, the Thorax, the approach. We had to... Okay, so we were behind on a lot of places, so... We're just gonna grab them all on this one, then. Noted. Now that we've got everything... Back inside. Long hallway back. That brings memories back. Hopefully good ones, hopefully good ones, I'd imagine. Actually, if you don't mind asking, what kind of memories are you talking about, Soul Crusher? Just more out of curious kind of points. Do you mean just in the game in general? Do you mean... Oh, just the Jet Force in general? Yeah, this is a... I remember growing up on this game. I have flashbacks to when I was... Oh, like my early teenage years. Just sitting here and trying to get everything. Let alone just beating the bosses, I think were probably a lot. Yeah, nostalgia factor is the big piece of this. Alright, I have so many freaking tokens, I need to just... Give me my ammo back. There's so many... Yeah, there's so many good games. I want to replay the GoldenEye. I want to replay GoldenEye again. I should do that. But yeah, there's so many different things. I mean, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. There's just so many good nostalgic N64 games that you can play on this for hours on end. Alright, let's get this door. Oops. So I'm pretty sure we have to make use... All the ammo packs right out here. I didn't have to bother using the... I wish I had wasted used all my tokens. Well, I have over 100. I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Alright, just enough to get to the upper deck. Okay, so that's a whole different spot. Right. Hey, Soul Crusher, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying it, and hope you can stay along for the rest of the ride. Hope to see you here more often as well, if you're enjoying a lot of this stuff. Again, I just like to play a lot of nostalgic games, N64, Super Nintendo, so if that's your vibe, then I hope you'll stay for the rest of the journey. Probably not that long, almost 3 a.m. My friend, I appreciate you wanting to follow and wanting to watch the content, but if it's 3 a.m., you should be asleep. Then again, if you're on the Eastern Seaboard, then that's a whole different storyboard, but feel free to watch the VODs out on the YouTube as well. There's probably a whole boatload of stuff to catch up on. No work today, so it's okay. Fair enough. Hey, kudos to you, man. I could not do the 3 a.m. endurance test. I don't think I have that kind of energy. if you want to watch some of the VODs while you're in the in-between, if you can't catch the stream, there's plenty of VODs to look at, and there's plenty of stuff on my YouTube channel to start doing. As well as there's also a poll that I sent out recently for the next planned stream, so I'd really love to get your input on that as well, if you could. Let me plan out the next pathway. Okay, not going in there. I don't think. Actually, let me. Recently started streaming Fable and Final Fantasy IX recently. Cool. Which still such games. I mean, yeah, that is the truth. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I get flashbacks to, I think, Fable 3, at least the Fable games. I remember most vividly. That and I think a Lost Chapter or something was a pretty good one as well. Hey, nothing wrong with card games. Card games are also their own form of nostalgia. Clear them out. I don't have the pink door yet, so I'm gonna have to come back for those. Let's keep looking. Of course, I run out of ammo at the wrong time. Oh, shuriken. I wonder if these work. That just bounces. That was a bad choice. Bad idea. Back. Rocket launcher. Just gonna take a moment. Thank you. Alright, mental note. Armored critters. Don't bother. Can I do this effectively without getting myself killed? Maybe. Oh, hi. Probably would help if I'm not, you know, right up against one of these drones. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. Make use of the homing. Oh yeah, I have this as well. Full reset of ammo. Nice. I hear you. Where did you run off to? may burn through them relatively quickly, but it's still useful. Oh yeah, because I refilled the ammo at the machine. Two out here. Let's see. Mindful of the in the back. Alright, we continue forward. This way. Mindful of that. Just gonna scoot on by. Thank you. Don't explode from the barrels. Thank you very much. More barrels. Yeah, in hindsight, probably blowing up all these barrels, making it easier for me. That cover ain't gonna do you much good if you're still exposed. Jeez. Oh, you're up there. Hold on. Eee. Thank you. Still there. How? Alright. Nope. Alright. Yep. Stay there. Alright. We do a little swimming. Down here. Nice. Oh, what's back here? This is the blue key. Perfect. Alright, so now we can do both Juno and Vela through the blue doors, which is nice. Good. Yes, okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Anything suspicious in here? Nope. Alright. Down we go further. Another chest. Oh. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go back to Rith Essa out to, I believe, the mine. That's not creepy at all. I'm gonna double check inside the doorway before I run off into the pink. Good idea. I did that. Alright, is that only the two? Okay. Check every corner. There's some over here. I'm gonna check something else first. Ow. Alright, that noted. I probably just made use of the pathway. And down we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I think I'm just backtracking now. Actually, wait. There's probably gonna be more. If we play the cards right, we should be able to finish all of Eschebone and Rith Essa. So hopefully with the next part, all we have to do is all of Mizar's palace and and of course we have to deal with Mizar himself. And those of you that know how frustrating that can be, that one's gonna take us a while. But then again, he wouldn't be the final boss of the game if he wasn't somewhat of a challenge. I mean, to give credit where credit's due, even if there's only like 4 or 5 main bosses in this game, they still are no pushovers. key. Oh, yep. Last 2 tribals. Nice. Alright, so now we need to make our way out of here. Very good. And Cortex. Okay, alright. So we're gonna do a bit of a backtracking before we run off. Because if you guys remember that when we were at the beginning, there was a secondary door on the top of the creature's body we have to go to. That is the Cortex. So, a lot of walking back. Alright, but we have all the tribals in this area. Grab all the extra ammo packs. Very nice. Alright. Very good. This is so very weird. I mean, to be fair, I feel like a lot of this is... Oh, never mind. I think weird has probably long since been removed from this game. Or I guess we kind of lost the functionality of it not being weird a long time ago. I think clears out all the tribals of this area. So we should be able to go back to Essa and just work on the mine. And we'll move on to Mizar's Palace. Well, this place is a lot. I bet you anything we have to go up to the top. So let's grab a platform. Yeah, it's over there. Ow. Oh, that's the way out or not. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and make our way out. And we'll head back. Very good. You know, I think it's fair to say, and maybe I mentioned this in the short. I probably mentioned this in the short. I put this up a while ago when we did this with Lupus. With getting eaten or digested in various video games, I don't think you could say that there's very many references of going into a creature's brain cavity. So, take that for what you will, I guess. And yes, I know what I said, and I said what I did, so. But, okay, we got quite a bit of stuff to do with the mine, so let's go ahead and just save quick, and we'll head back to Rith Essa. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, oxygen tank. And, okay. Make sure I have this up for later. We're also supposed to need to run directly to the next area. Stood there. Forgetting my own rule of always keep moving. I really do wish the fact that the pistol had a much faster recharge rate. Up. Pretty sure it's this corner with the two bigger guys. And you know, a horde of other stuff. Run away. Coming back. Thank you. hindsight, I probably could have just shot. I probably just could have taken them out in the head. Made that a lot easier for myself, but forcing is sometimes a better choice. Granted, at the same time, I mean, we already had cleared this entire area out, so we weren't going to lose anything. Let me see if we can make this easier for this spot. He's cleared a few of them with the tri-rockets. Good. Yes. Alright. We have the magazine. Let's go to the quarry. Or the mine. I mean, if this is anything to go by with the previous attempt that happened, this could be a while. Hopefully with less attempts of me just getting bombarded by the drones. Hello, sir. Magazine certainly looks like it could prove a pleasant distraction during those solitary moments. I don't want to ask what that magazine was, so I'm just going to take the key and go. Probably for good reason. Mine. Good. Let's keep going. This way. I need to find a switch to lower the elevator first. Let's go back and look. That's handy. I think it's the first time we've actually had anything with a hidden switch like that. I almost just got crushed. Let's just keep going then. Just gonna keep looking. Oh, wait. There you are. How far is this drop? Oh, not that bad. Ow. Is it gonna be behind the box again? Yes, it is. We'll have that for later. I think this is also the only place that actually has those kinds of switches. Because I don't think any other place that we've seen in the entire game has them. Unless a spot at Mizar's Palace has anything to do with that, but not that I can at least know about. Swim deep underwater. Alright, there is nothing here. Noted. Oh, I probably needed it. Yeah, that would probably make sense. Okay, so there's a switch somewhere. Hold on, let's go back. I'm not going to chance jumping down there. That seems like a bad idea. Alright, let's go this way then. So the doors were opening for us on the other side. Not yet, anyways. Subtle guest appearance. Down the path. Back here. Let's go back to this. That would probably explain why we couldn't do anything about it. The elevator shaft was blocked. Alright. Pad. Alright, all the way to the top then. Last two. Very nice. And of course some bonus content. Alright, all we need now is that ship part. So let's go back and use that transformation pad. Just a lot of walking. I mean, there's only so many things you can say about a mine corridor. At least that hasn't already been said. Otherwise it just starts sounding weird. Alright. Transformation. We went from transforming to an ant with Juno, and now we look like a tribal. I'm half convinced that this game took inspiration from Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie. Or vice versa, depending on when those games came out in their respective years. Someone had to take inspiration from one or the other. It would be interesting to figure out where the first, or I guess the origin of what game did the first transformation. I mean, I think A Link to the Past did that with an earlier transformation, but I feel like there's probably stuff that's earlier than that. Jet Force do-gooders want to break up our little party. Having Mizar in power is such a bad idea, you know. Could give us a lot of room for expansion. You don't really mind working for a gold farmer, do you? Come on, I'm not that bad. Anyway, you like mining, I like money. It's a perfect partnership. You never know, I might even start paying you one day, but hold your breath. Look, this is what Jet Force are after. If I give it to you, will you keep... Can you go with some area somewhere? Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. He's so easy to trust. If only he knew the truth. Also, who in their right mind would want to stay enslaved to Mizar? I'd rather just take one of my tri-rocket launchers and just go to town. On Mizar. But we'll take this. We'll save. We'll end a little bit early today, given that I do want to kind of save Mizar's Palace in total for the last part, as well as what's inevitably going to be probably a hard, probably the hardest and longest boss fight with Mizar itself. But we should be all up to pace with everything else. Because I think we still have probably every area in Mizar's Palace to go clear out anyways. Alright, just gonna wing it. Ow. I only dropped one piece, that's fine. Seriously, I still swear to this day, the amount of punishment that these lower generation Nintendo characters can take is astonishing. Again, looking at like Mario and Link and especially the Jet Force team, they can take so much punishment before turning it back around and surviving basically what's being thrown as an apocalypse against them. Let's take a final counter at everything of this place. So we have all 15 from the Spawnship that have been saved. All 23 from Eschebone. All 34 from Rith Essa. I think it's just gonna be... Alright. So we cleared out the Flume. We need the Lobby and the Chasm. I think Lobby was Juno and Chasm was Lupus. Okay, so next part, we clear up Mizar's Palace. We do a final prep, probably maxing out as much ammo capacity as we can. I'd like to go into that final fight as prepared as possible. Do we have any other parts we need? Power cell, nitrogen tank, fuse, and Lupus's hatch key. What do we need? Let me do a quick pass through. Okay. Let's do this. Actually, we have a little bit more time. We might as well make use of the last little bit to grab the last few parts. Oh, wait, I think I have that already. I think I have that. Fuse, hydrogen tank, power cell, oxygen, stabilizer. That's the last piece that we'll get from. Yeah, okay, that's just the green thing. Yeah, so we need. There's the blue one. Hatch key. Okay, so fuse and stabilizer. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we'll get the fuse and the stabilizer, I think, both from Mizar's Palace. So let me do this. Yeah, okay, so we'll have to do lobby with Juno and the chasm with Lupus. Alright, so we'll save all this for next time. Let's go ahead and do another proper save here. And we'll save again on the way out, just to be safe. Yes. Alright, we are closing in. So, this will be the final part, and more likely next week will be the final stream we end up doing of this, so. Thank you for the yawn, little floofball. So, until then, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and a follow if you're here on Twitch if you haven't already. If you guys are enjoying this, you want to see more, let me know. Void floof. Also, I need to be in the camera, so can you scooch a little bit? Thank you. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, the void, just like this guy, just like this little girl, is always willing to listen. I need to see the camera. Need to do a proper outro. Can I have a moment, please? Thank you. Like I said, guys, Void's always willing to listen. I know I am. And until then, have a great night. I'll see you next time.